management with a minor in event management, and I just graduated with my master's in counseling a year and a half ago. I have a CRC certification, which is a vocational rehabilitation license to work with people with disabilities. But I'm also working on my mental health counseling credential right now.
That's amazing. So you have a working on your master's here, and we met in the lunch line, and I'm very impressed. Your positive. Your positive outlook here, and then yeah, I see you're in your wheelchair here. What is this something? What was your issue with that, of to why you're in a wheelchair?
Oh yes, no problem at all. So I was actually born with cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy.
Yeah, I was born 27 weeks early, and as a result, I had I think 17 surgeries.
17 surgeries.
But I'm also I have low muscle tone in the upper core area. So this electric wheelchair is just to provide needed support. So.
And we're talking briefly about the campus here at the University of Arkansas. It's pretty hilly, and would you say that the campus here is pretty wheelchair accessible?
Honestly, if I'm being honest, not really. I've had trouble with accessibility for over the 10 years I've been here. I have trouble getting and using the bathrooms and just accessing a space to eat lunch, as you see here. Today was the first day that I tried this new area out.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I'm usually the type that once I find a spot and a routine, I really dig my heels in.
Sure.
So this was a new surprise for me.
Yeah. What would be one thing that you would like to see happen that could make the university more accessible and more comfortable for people that are in wheelchairs? What would be one thing that you think that could make the campus better?
Well, funny you asked that, because I've actually talked a lot with my mentors about this, but maybe try to include a wheelchair accessible space, with elevated guests. That way we don't always have to struggle finding a spot to park and sit down. Just a accessible, friendly space is how I would put it. So yeah, it would just help a lot. Not just for me, but I'm sure for many of the other students here as well that have a variety of disabilities. So.
Interesting. So like a space in the cafeteria, or just maybe every building, not like a parking spot, but I mean kind of something similar to like a parking lot, but in other buildings as well, like a handicap table space.
Yes, like at the Union on floor 3A, just have a little disability corner, something like that. It's very simple.
Interesting. That's a good idea. And you have a very positive demeanor and personality that is, I think, just awesome. And you're getting your degree, or you have your degree in counseling. And tell us how you things that you've either learned or maybe you're just naturally always been positive, good guy. But what's something that you've learned, or that other people could use to stay positive and try to accomplish your dreams, because you've accomplished some great things already, and you're a young person. How old are you?
I am 29.
29. Okay. All right. Well, I'm older than that, but I find your positive outlook very refreshing, and I think a lot of people need to could learn from you. So, what's some advice you'd give to people?
Well, for advice on what I've learned, I've learned coming from an Asian American family that it is okay to show emotions and ask for help when you need it. Sometimes asking for help can be the hardest thing for an individual to do, but I find that once it's out in the open, you can find resources much faster. And for advice that I would give college students or any other person is to find people in your corner, the people that support you for you. And I'm saying this because without my support system and without the connections that I've made here on campus, I would have never made it through or graduated. So I really owe the people that have met me on my journey my deepest gratitude, because I know that whatever happens, they're in my corner. And I think for any struggling student, a support system can make or break you.
Wow, make or break you, a support system. That's powerful. And how do you think that, for people out there who might not have a support system, what do you think there's some things that people could do to try to build up, a positive group of people?
Well, for me, it took me a while as well because I'm very introverted. But what I've started doing was going to small events and just having conversations with people. And once people got to know me and we saw each other in class more often, it just kind of evolved from there, and it evolved really naturally. So I was very fortunate for that fact. But I was really introverted myself, and I found that certain school gatherings and clubs helped with it too. So
Awesome. Well, I think that's great. And we're talking about the social media, and how you're getting your degree. You already have your master's in counseling, and you're getting a mental health certificate. What were your dreams or plans with that? To go into some type of therapy or therapist?
yes.
What's your dreams with that? Or like, what are you wanting to do?
The goal for my mental health and counseling goals include gaining experience in the workforce as a professional counselor, and I would like to do it for roughly about 5 years, and then afterwards, I'm actually hoping and thinking that I could open a part-time private practice.
Interesting.
So.
A private practice of just individual therapy sessions?
Yes, individual, group. It can be disability related, but I also like to focus on mental health. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just you seem very knowledgeable and very positive. Just a positivity just radiating from you, which is, I think, incredible. And the majority of humans, could learn from you. I think you're going to do incredible things, and you're possibly interested in pursuing more of a social media, a platform. Are you
Yes.
thinking YouTube or?
Yes, I'm actually thinking myself to start a YouTube channel, to just give people insight and navigation into my life and how I get around, and how to navigate obstacles. But once I figure out how to get started, I will be sure to keep you all posted.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you. And any other positive advice that you would give to the people of the world here about living their best life and staying positive?
one last piece of advice that I would give is it's okay not to be okay. So it's very okay to let your emotions show, and just because you let your emotions show, it doesn't make you weak or vulnerable. One of my mentors in college told me the fact that I'm able to show my emotions and connect with people is my greatest strength. So, thank you.
Thank you, Gordon. All right, take it easy.
Thank you.